This section is for the developers to explain the relationship between the functional requirements and the system features related to them by use cases, mode of operation, user class, object class, or functional hierarchy.
The first element is for describing the feature and assigning a priority. The second is for listing the sequences of user actions. And the third is for itemizing detailed functional requirements associated with the feature.
In this section, we organize the product's functional requirements by system features using methods like use cases, mode of operation, user classes, object classes, functional hierarchy, or combinations. The aim is to logically present the major services offered by the product.
As an example, we have the use case of the client description of our system. This includes some requirements and some other information that needs to be involved in the feature.
This section is for the non-functional requirements such as performance, safety, security, or software quality, depending on the product. This helps the developers to relate extra features to the requirements that were not asked by the client.
The first elements are the performance requirements, the second are safety requirements, the third are security requirements, and the fourth are software quality attributes like adaptability, correctness, flexibility.
This section covers non-functional requirements such as performance, safety, security, and software quality. Performance outlines product behavior in different scenarios. Safety and security prevent losses, and software quality attributes highlight essential characteristics for users or developers.
For example, for the performance requirements, we establish the efficient response for the interaction with admin. For the security, the strong user identity authentication. For safety, implementation of emergency protocols. And for software, the reliability, usability, and maintainability.
Other requirements clarifies extra features necessary for that project in particular. They can be, for example, database requirements, internationalization requirements, legal requirements, or reuse objects for the project.
Now here need to define any requirements that haven't been covered elsewhere in the software requirements specification, and some examples of these are the database requirements, internationalization requirements, and the legal requirements.
This section identifies additional project requirements not covered elsewhere in the SRS, including database needs, internationalization criteria, legal compliance, project-wide reuse goals, and more. It also introduces new project-relevant sections to ensure a comprehensive approach that encompasses critical aspects for project success.
For example, for our systems, we establish English and Spanish for each segment that is going to interact with the documentation and system. Also, we acknowledge the legal regulations and data requirements.